Hello everyone. Let's see how we can connect Microsoft Excel into HortonWorks virtual machine. We have seen how Cloudera is working, right? So the first thing is make sure that you have started the virtual machine HortonWorks and click on the network to make sure that your bridged adapter is working. So current scenario is about the bridged adapter, and as you can see, the IP is 192.168.2.17. And to make sure that everything is working, open a command prompt in your host, I mean Windows, and then ping 192.168.2.17 and make sure that you are getting the response. That means the base framework is ready. Once the base framework is ready, we can just open the control panel, right? And go to the administrative tools and then services, and inside the services select Microsoft ODBC 32-bit driver configuration. Okay, and it is not 64-bit. Even though your operating system is 64-bit, your Excel is 32-bit. That's why we have to select 32-bit ODBC driver, and click on add in the user DSN and select Microsoft ODBC driver for Hive. And this time let us give a name. We will give it as Horton Hive, right? Just to distinguish between Cloudera and HortonWorks, right? And remember, the Cloudera configuration is already existing. So at any point of time, you can connect to either Cloudera or HortonWorks if you create two separate configurations. Give the IP as the host 192.168.2.17, port is 10,000, default schema, username and password, give root, and then Hadoop. Click on test. If everything is fine, you will get test completed successfully, which means that our base framework is ready and the ODBC data source name is ready. So this is the fundamental step to connect to any Hive database, whether it is virtual machine or not. Now open PuTTY and let us log into the HortonWorks virtual machine to make sure that Hive is working, right? So log in as usual to the virtual machine using PuTTY because like Cloudera, HortonWorks is not having any UI or terminal, right? So you open the PuTTY from your host and then connect it, and then go to the command prompt after root and Hadoop as the password, and then type Hive. And when you type Hive, it will take a while. And then you can see that some configurations will be started, and then at the end you are going to get the Hive prompt. The moment you are getting the Hive prompt, please type the command show space tables. Okay, show tables, and you will see that there is a default table called sample_07, sample_08, etc. By default, it is shipped with HortonWorks. Cloudera doesn't have these tables, but HortonWorks have it. Now issue a select star from sample_07. Oh, spelling mistake. I will type select star from sample_07 to make sure that there is some data inside that table. And there will be some data, and as you can see, you are getting some data. So the data is there, the Hive is working, everything is perfect, right? So the last step is, now you need to open Excel because your ODBC configuration has been completed already, right? So go to Windows, run and start Excel, right? And open a blank sheet. And as illustrated earlier, go to the data and then from other sources, select Horton Hive, which you have just created, and then click on OK. It is going to ask you the same prompt that you have seen while you were testing the configuration, and then give the password Hadoop and then click OK. See, you got all the tables. And remember, you are seeing some extra tables. Why? Because it is not only connecting to the default schema, all schemas are shown. And select sample_07, and you will see that on the top of your Microsoft Excel query editor, you will see all the columns: code, description, salary, and the total employee remuneration. Now, what you can do is, very easily you can create a report from this query editor. What you need to do is drag the column names from the top to that below rectangle. So see, I am dragging the code, and then I am going to drag the description, and then I am going to drag the salary and then the total employee remuneration, for example. You got all the data from Hive. So you connected successfully MS Excel into HortonWorks using bridged adapter and Microsoft ODBC driver 32-bit. Thank you. Enjoy.